When reports emerged yesterday that 2 terror suspects had been apprehended at Forest Mall in Lugogo, the message quickly spread across social media platforms. In the racially tinged messages, many of those who took to cyberspace caricatured the duo as Somali suicide bombers. But as the day wore on, it turned out that the duo were Eritrean nationals. Police publicist Fred Enanga said though public should remain vigilant, he implored them to avoid racial profiling.
We ask the public also to be very cautious in the whole process so that we don't start singling out people based on ethnic.
Human rights activists have accused the police of mishandling the arrests, which could instill fear and hatred amongst nationals from the Horn of Africa.
Terrorism is a global crime, it's a regional crime, it's a national crime in everywhere. It's a menace which came now in this age. We must all fight, singling out certain communities and disproportionately harassing them or pulling them aside with counterproductive, and it will never combat any kind of terrorism.
Hassan Shear, a human rights activist, says that most of the intelligence used by the Uganda police to track down suspected terrorists is largely from the Somali community.
They are the ones who are saying there are people, that number of people who have out of our dragnet on our observation in Somalia, they might be ended up in Kenya or in Uganda. These are the descriptions of these people. You must be careful. Who is provided? The Somali government.
He also says Somalis contribute positively to Uganda's economy.
So they should feel at home. They are law-abiding, they are refugees sometimes, they are business people, they are normal people, day-to-day people. So Uganda should remain still open and welcome, but still we must fight security in a very efficient manner.
Members of this community living in Uganda continue to live in fear.
Abuse all over. If you go to town for shopping, if you go somewhere, you can't go when you feel okay. They overtalk people, they turn to look at you. We just leave them.
And most of the time, whatever happens, they name it to the name of Somali, They say the Somalis did that. And when we are in Kampala at the street, if things like that happens, they say Al-Shabaab did that, and they call us even Al-Shabaab.
Security experts and human rights activists say that Somali nationals should not be looked at as the only suspects and that a terrorist can be anyone. Sohail Mugabe, NTV.